Hey, it's Matt, and welcome back for another pepper review. Got a really cool pepper today for you. This is a Mustard Ianthe, Ianthe, Ianthe. Isn't it a beautiful pod? So this is a mustard variant of the IANTHE pepper, which was, I believe it was a red pepper originally, and this was cultivated by Sam Spencer, and he has a YouTube channel called The Pepper Poppy. I'll put a link in the description below. Check out the inside of this guy. So Sam cultivated this pepper a couple of years ago. I think this is F2 generation, if I remember correctly. Wow, look at that. I know the pith is huge on it, the inside there. Beautiful. Oh yeah, smells chinense. I've only had a couple mustard pods, and so I'm trying to remember what they taste like. Yeah, so anyway, Mustard Ianthe. Thank you, Sam, for letting me try this. And this was grown by Clayton Hollingsworth, who got permission from Sam to send it to me. So thank you so much, and looking forward to trying it out here. So, oh, it's beautifully flavored. Moment of silence for the chew here. A lot of seeds. Wow. All right. Other than a couple seeds, got it all down. So I was kind of nervous to do this pepper review today. The last couple of peppers I've done really did a number on my stomach. So this is a beautiful pepper. Great job, Sam. Thank you, Clayton, for growing this out and sending it my way. So it had two flavor profile characteristics that stood out the most. There was a citrusy, and then a oh man, it just slipped my mind. Grassy, excuse me. So it kind of had a little bit of grassy notes and citrus notes together. I did not get a whole lot of floral from this pepper. Maybe that's a mustard characteristic. Again, I've only had a mustard. This may be only the second mustard I've ever had. I grew a mustard pod last year. Okay, I've had three, sorry. I grew a mustard pod last year. It was a yellow Moruga, and I think it had a cross with a brain strain in it. And that was mustard. And then the year before, I grew a mustard, goodness, what was that? Well, I can't remember off the top of my head. It might come to me, but a different mustard pod. But I don't have them very often. So yeah, super tasty, very tasty actually. And it's really just kind of a full mouth burn. It's not really hitting a specific area. Some pods really burn the throat. Some are more of just a tongue. This has a little bit of stinginess on the tongue, which is kind of painful. Excuse me. There we go. Wow. Excellent pod. Yeah, great flavor, good heat. It smelled like it was going to be bitter, but it wasn't. And it really didn't have any bitter or floral notes to it much at all. Little dragon's breath here now. It's building a little bit. I'm probably up to like a 5 on my heat tolerance right now. I can kind of feel it in my stomach a little bit. While I ride this burn, I just have a verse for you from Proverbs 11 in verse number 14. We're talking about decision making. And this proverb tells us, where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. And so just encourage us through this proverb to get counsel. And sometimes we need a multitude of counselors, right? Sometimes it's hard to find good counsel. And maybe we can't get a multitude. But even, I was thinking about this when I was going to share this verse. I have learned so much from people who share things, even on like YouTube here. You do have to be very careful, right, of getting counsel for something, especially, again, as I said in a previous video, right? The bigger the decision, the more counsel that's needed, and finding trustworthy sources. But even if you have a decision to make that might seem frivolous, like buying a certain product or something, and you're going to spend money on it, there are definitely reviews. I'm doing pepper reviews here. You can look up reviews to see if this is something that's worth spending money on and things. So just do your research, and there's counsel to be had there as well. So again, you might say like, well, I don't have good counselors. Do some research and find some ways to do that. And yeah, God can bless as we heed a multitude of counselors instead of just making a decision and just going forward with it. So great proverb today, good wisdom there. And so thankful for God's word. So yeah, this kind of peaked, honestly, as I was sharing that verse. Didn't really climb much. So thank you, Sam, for letting me try that. Thank you, Clayton, for growing that, sending it my way. And man, if I get some more mustard pods, I will be a happy guy if they taste as good as that one. So definitely a keeper. And I know Sam's trying to stabilize that. I don't think it's out in the public, and that just a few people have been able to try it as he's trying to stabilize that. So wonderful pod. I would definitely grow that again. Not that I grew it, but definitely one worthy to be grown. So thank you for coming along for this burn today. And excuse me. You can check out 2 of my previous videos here. And thank you all so much for coming along to burn with me today. And until we see you soon, I hope you are just blessed by the Lord, and keep it spicy. See ya.